I love video games. I mean, who doesn't? But in particular, I love the Legend of Zelda series. You know the one. 3 triangles, a boy in a green outfit, occasionally his PJs. Usually there's some kind of princess to save, and just hours and hours of being pissed at the outrageous prices at every single store in Hyrule. Seriously, who's running this economy? It's shit. I'm carrying around sacks of gems and just Regardless, I try to make an effort to play every mainline Zelda game to completion, but a few have eluded me on my journey. Namely, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It's the one that has the goofy looking birds and the main villain who's a gay icon, and the one that implemented the new Wii Motion Plus controls when it originally came out on the Wii, which was pretty cool. It could, in theory, track the exact angle that your sword was at, so you could all of a sudden do a whole bunch of different mechanics, like cutting ropes in a real way, and enemies that can only be sliced in certain ways, that kind of thing. And see, the problem is, my motor skills aren't the best, and at one point you have to play the harp, which turned out to be my one true weakness. After 30 minutes of loose arm movement in the air, and very little progress being made, I decided to pack away the gold Wii remote, and proclaim motion controls were just not for me. I was disappointed, but I never expected to come back. And then, boom! Nintendo decided to print more money and make the Skyward Sword HD, which not only made the game look better, took out some shit dialogue, but the most, and I must stress, the most important part is they made the motion controls optional. And if you wanted to control them with the joystick, you could. Absolute game changer. Well, shit Nintendo, you got me again. So I picked up the game, dusted off my windsock hat, and went to dive in. But this time would be different. Every Link has one thing in common. A guide, a companion. Ocarina of Time had Navi, Breath of the Wild had the first generation iPad, and Wind Waker had the scary demon boat that haunts my nightmares. So this time, I wouldn't be going alone. I grabbed my partner B.
Hi.
And together, we sat down and started up our live stream. And this is our story. The game starts off like any great and fun start to a story, a history lesson. A Rorschach possibly tripping on acid kind of history lesson. And just like most history lessons, I kind of just wanted to know the good stuff. So here's a quick recap. There was a war. Out of the ground came monsters. They were really mean and destroyed most of the world as they do, trying to steal from the goddess some true ultimate power. Golly gee, I wonder what that is. But lo and behold, I guess it can do anything. So, to protect the power, the goddess put all the humans onto a slab of land and just kinda... The goddess then decided to go all full mama bear and killed the shit out of everything on the surface, but really, Skyward Sword is about a bunch of people who live in the clouds. We set up and pressed go. Step 1, name our hero something heroic.
Phlegm.
Just phlegm.
What?
Alright, phlegm it is.
That made me have a big cough.
Close enough. Then, darkness. As we come in on what we know as Skyloft. The gorgeous and hopefully soon to be our girlfriend Zelda sends her bird to check in on us.
Ow!
But first, we have to have a nightmare with the worst kind of sleep paralysis demon there is. One that tells us we have a destiny, even with a name like Phlegm. But it didn't take long for us to get ripped back into consciousness by a giant crane? Flamingo? Hold on. A fucking shoe bill? Huh. Cool. But the ugly bird alarm did its job, and, well, albeit it did it a little bit too well and disrespectfully.
Ah! Good morning! I got mail. I got mail.
Fuck you!
But after reading our very slobbery letter, turns out we were already supposed to be meeting Zelda and we're late. Nice. We did, however, take some time to talk to various Pinocchio real boys. We rocked a shit. Learned how to look around from a guy I'm sure is a drug dealer.
Oh, it's the guy that sells my weed. What's
That's
up, man?
exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, he looks like he smokes weed for a living.
And eventually made our way to check out that thoughty Zelda, who was in the middle of a musical practice.
Said it's called the harp. It's not though. A harp
It's like
is
a harp. It could be.
No,
they
a
could
harp
be little
is like-
harps.
No, that's a liar.
It is, but like it's also a little harp. I think a lyre is like a specific shape. Isn't
Like
it?
that's the shape of a liar.
What? You calling me a liar?
We talked, laughed, and were cock-blocked by her owl dad. Seriously, this guy is totally an owl polymorphed into a man. Look at his beady, dead eyes. Those soulless, dead, I'll fucking kill you eyes. So then I just stood there as the Zelda family like roasted me for 10 minutes.
I love how everybody is literally telling us that we suck. Look at him. He's
Yeah,
like, oh
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
man.
He's like, I didn't realize everybody in this fucking town hated me.
Which ended with them just saying that I was totally going to lose a big race I was supposed to do today. Then Zelda, trying to prove that I am not a loser, did what can only be described as a borderline abusive move. Zelda just throws us off the nearest air dock to our doom. Thanks.
Rip.
So turns out our bird was supposed to catch us, which can only mean one thing. Our shoebill boy is missing. Oh no, what a shock! New mission, find opponent the big red bird. We did some running around, tried to give the instructor his weird lemur cap back, which failed and would be my last failure.
Don't do it. Don't.
Enough fucking around, we have to find the bird. We walked through Skyloft with dread in our hearts, knowing this was about to be a long adventure. It didn't take long for us to find probably one of the best characters in Zelda, Groose. I don't know why I love to hate him. Maybe it's his dumb, big, dumb face, or his alfalfa-ass haircut, or maybe it's the fact that he admits all his crimes out loud all the time like a big, dumb, stupid meathead idiot he is. I know he's not the main villain and is just some abusive simp, but god damn what I wouldn't do to have my final sword fight with Groose so I can just I better stop or this might get on some kind of list. So, we meet Groose and his gang and they basically admit to stealing my ride, and turns out he also is in love with Zelda. Then he has the audacity to hit on Zelda in front of me, which sure sets up conflict, but how can you blame him? I think Zelda is like the only eligible bachelorette in all of Skyloft. Like, same, dude. I mean, look at that power stance.
Oh my god, look at that. So pretty. Hold on. Snap, 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 snap.
So, whatever. They deny everything and make a bird-centric exit, and I just keep looking for my bird, which is like 7 feet tall. How the fuck do you lose a 7-foot-tall bird is beyond me. After our run-in with the bully brigade, we decided we should probably get some kind of protection. So, we went to the training ground, tried to take a sword without asking, used it 100% responsibly like we promised, over the river and up a hill, and holy shit, look, it's my bird. Well, there was a whole cave, but,
Fuck you, bats!
Oh my god, there's a lot of bats.
Fuck,
Okay,
fuck,
it's
fuck,
on you.
fuck, fuck. Alright, we're... Shit! Every goddamn time. Got it. Mmm. Little big.
yeah, no, not important. Bing, bang, boom, you're free, I'm a hero, this is now the Legend of Phlegm. Big Bird and I got reacquainted, and some cryptic foreshadowing later, we went flying for the first time. As expected, we were a natural, and the flying mechanics suck. But it should be enough to win a race against some meatheads. Speaking of which, race time. We lined up, all of us ripe with weird young man angst over this private moment with Zelda any of us might win. And guess what? It comes with some kind of personal prize, which this is going to be really weird if someone else wins this thing. Whatever, ready, set.
So fast.
Oh cool, I won. Time for my romantic moment with Zelda. Well, if you consider an elbow drop dive bomb and breaking my bird's spine as romantic. For my effort, Zelda sang me a cute tune on her cool little harp and gave me a piece of cloth that smelled like her. I like to think it smells like dreams and mangoes. But it's supposed to save me from smashing my head into the ground.
Alright, alright, alright.
No, babe, no!
Oh god!
Supposed to, anyway. After nailing the landing, we have a moment with Zelda as she asks us to go flying. Like, aw. So back into the cloud box we go. But honestly, I can't give this part shit. I mean, look at this scene. It's so fucking cute. Skyward Sword. More like rom-com sword. When Phlegm met Zelda. 51st times they make me play the flight mechanic. Oh yeah, and then Zelda falls into the void. To be fair, so do we. But luckily, our void had some weird lady that had blankets for arms. But turns out all of that was just a dream, and the owl guy's pissed we lost his daughter. On our first real date. Killing it. Mr. Owlface tells us to go to bed and please stop fucking shit up, which we promptly ignore and instead decide to go follow the weird blanket lady who's flying around. We play tag, kill a lemur.
Oh, the cat.
Hey, I saved you earlier.
You threw it off the mountain.
Oh, that's right. I did throw it off earlier, didn't I? Ah, fuck!
It's angry.
pissed.
Yeah, because you threw it off the mountain. That's why it's pissed.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. You know the drill. Eventually we decide to loot the crypt of our god, but instead of gold and riches down there, it's mostly just a sword, some art on the walls, and a massive pile of
Lore dump.
Alright, so let's get through this quick. This is Fee, she lives in the sword, and is basically a Siri AI assistant, and just like every other character in this game, she thinks we're dumber than a doorknob. Which is fair, I'm sure my Google Assistant thinks the same way given my Google searches. Doesn't matter, she informs us we're the chosen one, and all this weird shit we've been going through is all connected, blah blah blah. Basically, take the sword, save Zelda. Here's how to Skyward strike. You gotta defeat the shadow of the apocalypse. This is your destiny now. Go change your pants and we got places to go. And here we are. Hero time. So, first things first. Because we put a stone tablet into a wall, it somehow opened up a big old hole in the cloud void down to the surface, so we can find Zelda. And some more stone tablet things or whatever. But this is no easy task. So we get gifted some trail mix pouches and decide to do a little bit of shopping, meeting the weird cast of capitalists and this guy.
Just all vocal fry.
A shield, some cough syrup, and bam! Through the sky and dive bomb into the unknown.
Hi, it's B. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see more, just click subscribe, and you can like and comment if you want to, and we'll see you in the next one.